Hey y'all, it's DJ Kitty.
And Miss Morningstar.
And you are tuned into Our Plugs, a community connection, where culture, commerce, and community come together on one powerful platform.
Absolutely. This is a show that connects Black and minority-owned businesses, nonprofit organizations, entrepreneurs, community leaders, and change makers all in one place. We don't just talk, we build, we uplift, and we plug you into the resources that help our community grow.
Yep. From business ownership and financial empowerment to mental health, education, arts, culture, and justice. This is a space where real conversations meet real solutions.
I know that's right. So wherever you're listening, whether it's from home, at work, or on the move, stay locked in because you're officially plugged into Our Plugs, the community connection.
Now let's get into today's show. Good morning, Holly Springs, Mississippi. Good morning, Memphis, Tennessee. Today is Thursday, yes, and today is Political Tea with DeeJay and the real DeeJay, Papi, yes. I also have them as my co-host as Miss Morningstar enjoys her family. She's having a blast. I just got off the phone with her. Sis, enjoy your family. This will be right here once they're gone. You know, there's nothing like when your family comes into town and you get to sit back and relax and just love on each other. So please enjoy your family. Kiss your mama for me. She is a sweetheart. Miss Morningstar's mother is gorgeous. And she can dress her behind off. Anywho, anyhow, Political Tea with DeeJay and the real DeeJay, and we're about to get started. But I also want to say good evening to our family and friends on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Thank you so much for joining and being a part of our journey. Here is your reminder. Y'all hear that? That means drink your 16 ounces of water as soon as you wake up first thing in the morning to get the blood flowing, the juices going. You want to stay as healthy as possible, especially now. Also take your morning medications and your vitamins and eat you a delicious breakfast. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, so make sure you eat up and enjoy. Make it something nutritious, please. All right, so now it's time for our affirmations. And today I think I'm going to pick, I think I'm going to do maybe six affirmations that we need to hear that are positive and uplifting. I'm going to pull 6 cards, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let me see what we have today. Today I am persistent. Today, nothing will stop me from accomplishing my goals. Nothing will stand in the way of my happiness. Yes, ma'am. Today, I am curious. Today, I will open my mind and explore new possibilities and opportunities. That sounds good to me. Today, I am focused. Today, I will be productive and feel good about doing the hard work that I need to do. Everybody needs to do the hard work, especially when you're working on yourself. Next, we have today I have faith. Today I have faith and truly believe that anything is possible. Anything is. Today, I make a difference. Today, I will stay focused, work hard, and do my very best at everything I do. And last but not least, today, I am free of drama. Today, I will let go of the people that do not support me and only surround myself with positive people. This card keeps coming up because I think it's a reminder for me, your girl, DeeJay Kitty, to keep only positive people in your life. Don't get distracted. And I love living drama free. I don't even want to hear it. Save the drama for your mama. I don't want to hear it. I do not care. I do not care. I do not want to be associated. I don't want to hear it. We have enough drama with the man with the dead hand and the leprosy on his neck. I can't take no other drama. Don't want to. But let me go ahead and introduce my brother and sister. Good morning. Y'all want to say good morning before we switch over to the weather? Oh, first I have to come off mute. First you have to come off mute in order to do that. Yes. Good morning,
All right. Good morning, Holly. Holly
That's why.
Springs, Mississippi. Sound like he had that Elon Musk internet over there.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Mhm.
Sounds like it's some Elon Musk. You might have to drop real and come on right back. There he is. There he is. You want to do your all right again?
Oh, I
Yeah,
just said, all right, all right, all right. Good morning, Holly Springs in Memphis, Tennessee. How y'all doing?
it's another beautiful day. Go ahead, DJ.
Oh, okay. Good morning, everyone. That's all.
Good morning. Let's switch over to this weather. All right, Holly Springs today, you have a high of 85, a low of 61. Feels like 83 during the day, 63 at night with a 4% chance of rain. Winds are out of the southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. It's going to be a partly cloudy day, but yet a beautiful day. Humidity is moderate during the day and high at night. Memphis, Tennessee. Today you have a high of 87, a low of 66. Feels like 85 during the day, 68 at night with a 2% chance of rain. Winds are out of the south southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. It's going to be a partly cloudy day. And humidity is moderate all day and all evening. Houston, H Town, hot Houston. Today we have a high of 83, a low of 75. Feels like 90 during the day, 76 at night, with a 76% chance of rain. It's been raining all week. Winds are out of the east at 10 to 15 miles per hour. We have morning showers and afternoon thunderstorms. So please be careful. Y'all know how we get in Houston. Turn around, don't drown, and drive under the speed limit. If you're in that much of a hurry, you should have left yesterday. And the humidity is very high all day long, all evening. Everyone, I don't care if it's raining, if it's sunny, if it's snowing, enjoy your day. Today is one more day above ground versus below. Be thankful for it. Whatever you have to deal with, be thankful that you are dealing with it. Could be worse, could be better, could be worse. I'm just happy to be here. All right. So that is our weather and our morning monologue. Let's go ahead and hop into this news that you can use. It's political. That's all I'm gonna say. It is political. Real, you know I'm looking right at you. What do you have for us today? I'm scared. I'm a little nervous.
So, yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. But I will start with this because we have seen that people are upset about all of this redistricting, losing their representation. I saw that in Los Angeles, officials warned against election interference after ballots were burned and a voting center was vandalized. People, this is going to be the norm between now and the election. So get ready for it. If I were you, even if I had a mail in ballot, I would take it in to an elections office if you are able to and drop it off by hand.
Wow. So you mean to tell me that instead of people acting like they have an ounce of common sense, they burning up ballots?
Of course. I mean, why wouldn't they? Because they already know the writing is on the wall.
Ooh, Iowa. Yeah. The writing is on the wall. Yeah, it's a lot going on. And I guess people feel like I'm a cheat. I'm a cheat. I'm a cheat because I want the man with the dead hands to stay in office. Sir, you getting up
It's
out
the man with the dead hands that's in charge of all that's going on.
of
I
mm-hmm.
mean, he's the
So,
one that's pushing that. He knows he's lost supporters. He's lost supporters all over the place. They're coming out of the woodwork. They have actually put together a coalition of them who are waking up from what they said drinking the tea.
Mm.
Okay, that's what they're calling it as well. You know, we always called it that, but they're calling it that. And so they're waking up. He does not have the numbers. He
No,
absolutely does not have the numbers. But what he does have is everything to lose. And so he's going to do what he has to do to save everything he's got. He's going to do what he has to do.
that makes me
so,
feel so good. So good.
you guys can expect to see a lot of the same things we saw with the election back in November. There's going to be boom, boom threats. There's going to be ballots burned. There's going to be ballots lost. They're going to cry, not want to concede. You got
Mm.
the election denialists in place. And right now, the fact that the people in these red wall states are showing up and showing out, they are terrified.
They should be. Didn't he back someone in Iowa and they first of all, he backed someone in Iowa and they haven't seen that person in months.
Oh no, 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 no. That's the guy. I think he's in Jersey.
Oh,
I
you're right. He is in Jersey.
King, King.
He's in.
Um, yeah. So they said he's missed over 100 House votes. No,
Right.
Is he still with the living?
yes,
Yes, I
he's
think
still with the
we
living.
found
You
him.
found him. So why
Mhm.
is he not showing up?
They say it's some medical issues, but yes, Trump did still endorse him for that seat in New Jersey.
Mhm.
Did he win his primary?
That
I
I
didn't look to see.
I'm
yeah.
looking right now. I'm looking at Iowa first, and I wanted to see the results of the Iowa because it looks like they're in trouble. And Iowa has been red, uh, and very red, are red like
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
So,
I know what kind
so
of red I'm talking about.
right.
Right.
So we just gotta keep pushing and watch for the MAGA tricks. But like looking at the numbers in Iowa, there is I think 2,400,000 registered voters,
Mhm.
of which only 400,000 to
100%.
vote, and they're heavy Republicans. So that means a lot of those Republicans didn't show up to vote in these primaries. So
Exactly.
if that happens in November, hey, they're a wash.
And
Yeah,
then the difference, they were very, we were looking at last night the final numbers of people that voted for Dems and then the final number for people that voted for, and they were very, very close.
very
So,
close. Yeah,
right. So if we could convince more people to get out there and actually vote. And as you can see, the Republicans are staying home. They pissed.
yeah. I'm looking at
They're
the numbers.
pissed. Mhm.
Yeah, it from my calculations, the Republicans are in trouble because they have the numbers. They have the numbers based on these primary numbers. They are they're gonna mop the floor. Oh my goodness, y'all. Yeah, y'all in trouble. Y'all are in trouble. Oh well, that's
So
what you get when you back a somebody like Frumpy. Go ahead.
I just saw last night, and maybe this was old data. I don't know if it's current or not. But in Texas, there are more registered Democrats
There are.
than there are Republicans.
Hmm.
I'm trying to figure out how this state has been red for like the past 30 years. Are those independents all going out and voting with the Republicans?
You know what? I think what we're looking at now is something that may have been going on for longer than we've ever known of. I mean, we saw it when George Bush Jr. when Bush Jr. came into play. Remember, we saw that trickery there in Florida. We were like, wait a minute now. And then right after that, Obama came. So you know they weren't going to allow any trickery there. He went fair and square both times. And then here comes Trump. And then the trickery is just it's more pronounced. Now we can see it even more now. There's a possibility because I can't understand how they would have so many more Democrats than Republicans, but they red.
So this is
It's
what
not
I'll say.
2 plus 2 is equaling Kool-Aid at this point. Go
Two
ahead.
plus
Hold
two
on,
equal
ladies.
Kool-Aid.
Think about this. In the presidential election last year, or let me rewind. There are over 2 million more Democrats than there are Republicans in the state.
Mhm.
So rewind back to November 2024. Prior to that election, there was approximately 2.5 million people purged from voter rolls. Can you imagine? Can you guess who those people may have been that would have even the numbers? And with the independent votes, that would have pushed them over the top as far as state house seats and federal seats.
You know what it is, real.
Yeah,
We
we all
all know
do.
this. We
Hmm.
all do.
Hmm.
That we expect it, but that's why we have to come out in numbers. Make it too big to rig. Plain and simple.
Absolutely. Um, what else do we have going on? Um, hey, it's official, DJ Kitty. Trump has signed an executive order to shut down bank accounts pending immigration status verification, meaning if they think you may be, and some people, I'm sure it'll be a lot of people who they just are targeting,
Hmm.
they can shut down your bank account now until you prove that you are a U.S. citizen. Guys, take your money out the bank. Hey, we gonna
No, no, I
listen.
wouldn't say, listen, I wouldn't go as far as saying take your money out the bank. I'm going to go as far as say take some money out the bank. If you got bills coming through there, you got to be mindful. You don't want to collect any type of charges or additional fees. So, you got to be mindful of that. But we've been talking about this for the last couple of years. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I kept dabbing and dibbing and dabbing and dibbing in my own. So I got to replenish it. Like I need to do that like tomorrow. But keep some cash on you. This digital system cannot be trusted at this point in time. And if it goes down, their thing as far as the banking is concerned is they're going to pretend that they don't know what you have in that account. And it can't be verified, so therefore you cannot receive anything from it. Put it in your under your mattress, in your underwear's drawer. Women, put it like my boys be saying in your woman's purse. Put it somewhere, but have some cash on you. Be mindful
Amen.
of it.
Amen. I agree with that 1,000%. After I think Denham shared with us the at the what's in the Strait of Hormuz, those fiber optic cables. After
Yeah.
that, I've had to keep cash on hand because what I'm not gonna do is sit back and let you steal my money. No, no.
Well,
Those are fighting words.
not, not only that, but when the walls of Jericho come tumbling down in America, we may end up being those same people. I mean, we are the same people. Remember how
Wow.
we say
I got
how
a
we save
visibility
cattle.
restriction for 10 minutes. For
Huh?
what, TikTok? For reporting the news? You see how they want
Wow.
a visibility restriction for 10 minutes. To keep going, y'all. That's all right. That's why we on the radio, TikTok.
Right. So
Why we on
yeah,
the radio.
the same way we bailed Cadillac out as people, we may end up having to do that again in America because this man in this administration is robbing and driving the place into the ground. But
Listen,
this time, hold on, let me finish this. This time we are going to be smarter. We might help bail you out, but guess what? We want a permanent stake and a permanent seat at the table.
they can't even be trusted to give us that. I
No,
think I think at this point in time, there's no deals to be made. I think if we go under, then we need to bail ourselves out. They need to bail themselves out. That's how I feel about it. I don't think that we should go back to bailing them out. Now, when it comes to the country, I think because we're all here, we should all stand in any way, form, fashion we see fit. That doesn't mean anybody get out there that doesn't want to get out there. But you can stop spending. Look, you can stop spending now while you have control of it, or you'll stop spending later when they get control of it because you no longer have it to spend. So
Right.
I,
stop spending.
hey,
Stop it.
that is the answer for me. Stay at home, buy your groceries, watch TV, read. This is a perfect time to start reading and even starting a book club. This is a perfect
Yeah.
time because taking my money out of my bank account and going to go feed somebody else who gives their money that I pay them to that man with them black hands, it will not happen. No, sir. No, sir. It's not of me. No, no. We got to take a quick commercial break, guys, but we'll be right back. You know, it's political tea, and we get down to the nitty and the gritty. You are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back.
Advertising with Our Plugs. The community connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
What's up, everybody? Scott Cologne, District Attorney and candidate for the United States Senate for the great state of Mississippi. I had a great time talking about my campaign with the crew at the Community Connection morning radio show. I'm running because Mississippi matters. Our families are paying more for less, and our rural hospitals are under serious threat. I spent my career fighting for my community, and I'll bring that same fight to Washington. Folks in the Holly Springs area and the worldwide should check out our convo and visit cologneforsenate.com because Mississippi matters.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mara Keller, retired Army Lieutenant Colonel and candidate for Congress in Georgia's 3rd District. Now, I'm running because too many decisions in Washington are being made without listening to the people that they affect, whether it's public safety, veterans care, education, or protecting our constitutional rights. These aren't partisan issues. If you believe our government should work for everyday Americans and not special interests, I invite you to stand with us. Your donations help keep this grassroots campaign people-powered. Every donation fuels our voter outreach, ads, and our shared fight for a better Georgia. Visit marakeller.com to donate today. Let's finally serve the people who send us to Washington. And a huge thanks to DeeJay Kitty Cat 50 for the energy and the spotlight. Let's keep pushing.
Hello, everybody. My name is Monica Meeks. I'm a wife, a mom, and a soldier for life. And I'm running for the 19th Judicial District Circuit Court Clerk for Montgomery and Robertson County in Tennessee. I am so grateful for Our Plug LLC for giving me an opportunity to share my platform and explain why I'm running for office. Early voting is July 17th through August 1st, with the final day of voting on August 6, 2026. I'm an independent candidate, and I appreciate your support.
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services, LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingandTrainingServices.com.
Join Political Tea every Wednesday, 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern on Our Plug LLC.
Where the tea is hot.
And you'll catch us sipping on it too. We keep the conversation fresh and the brew hot. You can bring your questions, your stories, and your cup, because we're pouring it all out.
You don't want to miss it.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We're back with Real and DeeJay. DeeJay, can you please get him? Because I feel like Real and Viper, they must call each other and say, this is what we're going to do this week to drive DeeJay up a wall. Okay, that's cool. Hey, powerful black woman, that's cool. I'm going to get you back, though. All right, Real, what else do you have? Y'all don't get the Trump card or whatever it is Real finna try and sell y'all. Go ahead, Real.
All right, so coming back, hey, if you can hear the sound of my voice, Trump says he's an innocent man who has been horribly treated as he lashed out at his enemies in a true social spree. How has he been horribly treated, Kitty? What did we do to him that he didn't do to himself?
Is that
Uh,
a honey?
um, let me explain what we did to him. We voted for her. That's what it is. He's mad because we voted for her. We would prefer a black woman over a man with black hands and leprosy on his neck.
And I
We
got a
voted,
friend.
yeah, we voted for someone who's competent. We voted for someone who's got common sense and doesn't steal and trying to rob the entire country. He wants all the money in the world. All,
Hmm.
ooh,
All of
but
it.
but could it possibly be because he did, the things he did with Stormy Daniels? He had these catch and kill cases. He did these fake electors. He called down to Georgia and asked Kemp for to find, all of these things that would possibly get you indictments.
Well,
And
indictment.
now when it came time to pay the piper, he felt like the Democrats were politically motivated to take him down because of stuff that he actually did.
let me say
He's
this. What we did was hold him accountable. All right. If we look back at every single thing that we held him accountable for, it was a Republican who told it.
Hmm.
It was just the Democrat that held him accountable for what he did. Now, he keeps saying everybody's against him. At first, it was everybody in the United States, and the rest of the world loves him. Now, the rest of the world is just as against him as they are Benny and his crew.
Hmm.
And he'll know what to do with it. No, nobody's trying to make him out to be, oh, the woe is me kid. I thought he was strong. He
He's
looks weaker
always the
than ever.
victim. Why are you playing the
Always.
victim?
Mhm.
Why are you always crying? I
because
mean, my goodness.
he's an 80-year-old baby. He
He's
is an
a crybaby.
80-year-old child.
Every
And
day. Every day he's crying like a little bi. Anyway,
Every day.
every single day we are tired of hearing it from
Oh,
him.
I
We really
mean,
are.
the sound of his voice just makes me throw up in my mouth
Yeah.
a little bit. It's just, ugh.
Yeah.
he went after Comey. He went after Letitia James. He's everybody that was merely doing their job in the judicial system that he just happened to wind up in. So now they were political enemies. Like, in what world does people just say, "Oh, I'm not going to do my job because, hey, he's Donald Trump"? It don't matter who you are. If you break the law, you break the law.
You go
My
to
job.
jail. If I were to break the law and get caught, I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
What makes him think that he can break the law and be like, "Oh no, I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to be held accountable." This man is truly a sick individual. I
Well,
heard today. Go ahead, real. We'll get into it.
I think he has this mob boss mentality. We saw that when
you
he brought
think?
his little friend into the courtroom when he was in court for this Stormy Daniels case, and his little my friend thought he was gonna strong arm Judge Warren Mashawn. I think that is the mentality that he has. He feels like he's a mob boss.
Mm,
No, he's not. He's a very
mm, mm,
small man.
mm, mm,
And I use man loosely.
mm, mm.
He's a man child, an 80-year
No,
man child.
he's the devil.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What happened today or yesterday? What happened? I heard something about you know, he wanted to give them people who stormed the Capitol, his homeboys, them weird ones. He wanted to give them some money, and it sounds like the Republicans slapped his hand and said, I." Did
Right.
that happen?
That did happen. Right now, it's on hold. They tabled that whole slush fund to pay these people off. I mean, it was in their best interest to do that, especially going into these midterms. Like, you want to give people money who try to literally and forcefully overthrow the U.S. government so that this 80-year-old boy could get back in the office. It wouldn't have been a good look.
Nah, America said exactly what's on my screen. Is you okay? Anywho, anyhow, this is what America's looking like right now. Every time he comes to the podium and says anything, what now, sir? There, seek therapy. Anyway, go ahead, real, because I have nothing good to say about him. I have nothing good.
So now, let me ask you something. This was a question on my live, and DJ can answer it again for the people if she would like. Um, Donald Trump. So say these people that are coming out on C-SPAN, CNN, whatever. Hey, I was wrong. I'm no longer supporting Trump. I see the error in my ways. Do you, Baby D and DJ Kitty, do you forgive them or not? Why or why not?
You gonna go? You gonna go first, DJ? Go
I
ahead.
can, I can, because I answered it yesterday, so I'll do it again today. Um, Forgive them. Forgiveness is a big word. I can forgive, but I cannot forget. So can I trust them? No. Will I invite them to the cookout? No. Will I feed them through the fence? No. I mean, I think that they need to go through whatever detox process that needs to happen. Okay, deprogramming, I should say, that needs to happen before we can even talk about coming together. They right now they're at a very fragile stage. They're living the life that they thought other people were going to live, but not them. So all he has to do is, oh, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give it to you. Come and hang out with me for the next few months. And at the end and they'll go right back to it. They cannot be trusted at this point. They want my trust. Vote blue.
Okay, is it? I thank you for your commentary. Let me explain. Ask the question one more time, real, so I can warm
The,
me up.
these people that are seeing the light, they finding out the FO part from the FAFO. They come on, we see them calling in the C-SPAN, CNN. They say they were wrong, they made a mistake. Do you forgive them or do you not forgive them? Why or why not?
Do I forgive? I'm not in the business of forgiving. God forgives. DJ Kitty holds grudges. And so I do not forgive, nor will I ever forget. Um, And why or why not? Because you had to be a simpleton to vote for a man who wears a diaper, who is a con artist, who is an SAer, who touches children, who steals from everybody. So you get what you get and you don't have a fit. You will never get my forgiveness. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be a beautiful black woman and mind my business. And no, I don't forgive you, but vote blue.
Right. So, and that's what I said. I can't forgive you. I
No.
cannot.
Mm-mm.
The only reason why we are seeing these people coming out right now is
Because of
because their plan did not go as planned. All of them voted to hurt someone in some way or the other, whether it was financially, racially, or whatever. So now, because what they wanted for everybody else came knocking on their door, and now they're feeling it, they are trying to alleviate themselves from this situation. So now, hey, I'm willing to come over here and help vote this guy out. But you can best believe if between now and November things got significantly better for them, they would go back to the reason why they initially voted for him. So no,
exactly.
I could never forgive him. No, no.
Can't be trusted.
No,
Can't
they
be
Yeah.
cannot be
trusted.
trusted.
Mm-mm.
Can't get a plate, none of that. But What's up with your boy though? What's up with y'all boy? He
Which one?
Trump, he said the other day,
Oh, that ain't my boy.
he said he wasn't worried about this ceasefire thing anymore. Is actually this negotiating is getting kind of boring.
It's boring.
But then yesterday,
Stupid.
Tr- yes, the very next day, DJ Kitty, Trump and Rubio say talks with Iran are ongoing despite Iranian media claiming otherwise. But I thought it was boring. Why are you still pursuing it?
The level of stupidity that comes out of that
It's
White House
embarrassing.
it is it's comical and it is embarrassing every single day. This man is a what do you call somebody who always wants to be in the limelight? You are he's
Oh,
an
well, I
attention
got a
seeker.
word for it, but I
I
can't
do
say it
too,
on
but
the
I can't
radio.
say it here. But he's definitely an attention seeking um person.
Very much so.
All he wants to do is look at me, look at me, look at me. Every
Okay.
time you turn around.
I found the politically correct word for it. They are self-centered.
Yeah, we're gonna be politically correct today. He's a self-centered. I'm with you, Miss Thompson. I can't say it on the radio, but that's what I'm feeling. He's a
and,
self-centered
and a narcissist.
and a narcissist. Y'all feeling the rest, but say it on your social media platforms. We can't say it on the radio because we run a respectful morning radio show, and we don't make the news. We just report it, and we
So
can't help that our president, that the man that they in that trap house is a anyway. Y'all keep on going
Exactly.
because I can't even say it.
Exactly.
so now they're saying this after he said these talks were boring. But I'm reading in other sources that Iran has halted ceasefire talks with the U.S. and says we're gonna just go ahead and keep this straight closed.
Hmm.
I hope they do it. As much as I want my country to succeed, this is one way to help get this clown out of power. If Iran and their proxies, whoever they may be, can keep this guy tied up into this conflict until November,
I'm
it's a
good.
wrap.
I'm good with that. I'm good with all
Well,
of
you right. Iran has said they'll let other people can pay to come through the strait, but not Israel or not the United States. So the strait is open. It's just not open to us. All
it.
right. And he's going to have to figure this whole thing out because the last I read, we are already tapping into our reserves.
Already.
So I want to know how we plan on fixing this. I know the barrel went down a little bit, but I don't know what the plan is. And I do know that there are people going around having problems with their car because is it called ethanol?
Yeah,
Ethanol,
ethanol. Yeah.
Ethanol.
ethanol, because it's too much ethanol going into their cars. Cars are actually stopping, and mechanics aren't able to tell what to fix directly to get the whole thing started without replacing an engine.
Is it
That's how
because
deep
we're not
we've gotten.
actually using? We're not actually getting gas. Is it the gas? Is it?
It's
Could it
it's
possibly
the
be gas?
water in the ethanol.
It's water in the ethanol. So you mean to
Exactly.
tell me that we went over there messing with folks, and now we are reduced back to bicycles and tricycles and scooters. We got. Remember when they used to say that America was the fattest country? Well, we're
Yep.
about to get real skinny. We can't afford to eat, and we're gonna do a bunch of walking because my
We'll
good, you know,
Listen, they ain't gonna walk. They gonna get them electric scooters, electric bikes. Like DJ, you remember we
but
was on them
shoot.
bikes and scooters, them things that get you around.
I love them. I love mine. I ain't gonna lie. I love my bike.
I didn't like it. I didn't
I
like it.
do. I like
I
motorized.
think I fell 4 or 5 times.
How did you fall off of it, DJ? All you got to do is put your feet on it and drive. How did
Listen,
you fall?
it
I
had a
kept hitting
little
the
too.
brakes and the dang on accelerate at the same time, and it kept flipping me.
Well, that'll do it. That'll do it every time, sis.
I don't like them. I don't like them. And
Well, we're gonna have
anyway,
to do
how are we going to be
something.
able to afford it? We're not going to be able to afford the electricity in our own house. We're going to be able to afford to charge up a bike.
So you can pay a little more for electricity bill to charge that bike, or you can buy this gas that Exxon said is going to go up exponentially between the end of June and July because of the energy crisis that we're looking at.
What are we talking about expeditiously? What in what amount are we talking about? Maybe
I'm
25
not
cents.
sure how much, but
Gas already higher than a
listen.
giraffe
You hadn't
neck.
seen nothing yet.
So they're saying we haven't seen anything yet. They're
Mhm.
telling us that there is going to be a energy crisis probably around July, and the gas prices about to get ignorant, or as we say, ignorant.
Ignorant. Right in time for the 4th of July. Look at that. It's about to get real ignorant. Right when we are celebrating the birthday of this nation, we're about to go through it. Take me through
250
that.
years.
Take
Yeah.
it only
Where we going, twin? Take me through there. Take me
take
through
me through
there.
that. It only took 10 years to destroy this country, thanks to the man with the black hands and the diaper and the leprosy on his neck. Only 10 years, it only took him 10, maybe 12 years. I know they were working on Project 2025 since Reagan. So, they said, okay, if you're not white, it's not right. And so we're going to take our country. Yeah, it was never your country in the first place.
That part.
That's why
They failed
everything
to
you touch
realize that they
fails.
are the original
I
immigrants
love
to this country. They are the original. All of us are indigenous, but they aren't. They are the original immigrants, yet they yell, my country, my country." This doesn't belong to you.
it
And
wasn't
and and
portrayed.
then what the bad part about it, they have the audacity to attempt to give it to it's not real.
Yeah.
They're infiltrating our military, our police force. They were already in ICE.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
yeah, about that. Yeah. I mean, this is they're fighting hard for stolen land.
Hmm.
For stolen land. You don't even
Hmm.
own it. And here's the kicker. Y'all brace yourself for this one, all right? Everybody take a deep breath when I'm about to tell y'all some real. You will never, ever, no matter how much you pay, own land in this country. You know why?
Because you always got to pay the taxes on it.
Because
You
you
can
always have to pay the taxes. You will never
Hmm.
right,
not pay the taxes.
Hmm.
And
right.
you will never own land in this country. You may own the house, but you'll never own the land.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Ain't that crazy?
you just paying for it. It can be taken from you as eminent domain and all kinds of good stuff. So yeah, you own the house, but not the land.
You
But
own the
even
house.
with the house, if you stop paying taxes, once you pay it off, you don't have to pay taxes on it anymore.
No, you still have to pay taxes, baby. You
Oh,
still
well,
have
then
to
you
pay taxes.
don't own that either. Because if you
No,
stop paying the taxes, they'll come get that.
unless you have an exemption. If you have an exemption, like you're disabled or
Okay.
you're a vet, you get that exemption. But once
Okay.
you pass and you want to pass it down to your child, they have to start paying taxes. No, you don't,
Hey,
Coach.
and Coach
Coach
Nisi,
Nancy, I'm here in Texas. I own my home right now. I'm in my home right now. I will never, ever own the land that this house is on. Ever. I'll pay for it, but I won't own it.
right? That's why you can never outright own a deed to any land.
Nope.
I forgot what it's called. I can't think of it right now, but there is a provision that keeps you from owning land and it not be able to be taken from you at the expense of the government.
Well,
Yeah.
we've seen that several times with these data centers that they're
Data.
putting out, and they're right, and they're making people move.
Yeah.
So they're taking their deeds. Yeah.
Taking their deeds and taking the
Hmm.
resources.
Hmm.
Sucking up all the
Hey,
water. Rio Grande?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
listen, hey, with these data centers, these people were like in these prominent suburban neighborhoods where they're now starting to build them at. They ain't trying to hear that.
Mm.
So I hope everybody else follows suit.
We're gonna
I mean,
see. They're building them so quick, and so I don't even know how do we catch up to that. They are building them extremely quick, and I wonder should we have done what China did? China built theirs under the water.
That was the
well,
smartest thing to do.
they
Mhm.
build one up. They're building one underwater.
That's
All the
Okay,
rest,
smart.
building one under the water.
but
But then, but
that could be
then
the blueprint for everybody else.
it could be, but then you have to look at how it's going to affect
The fish and stuff.
no,
The
our
environment.
ecosystem. Think about
Oh,
our
okay.
ecosystem. We can't
Right.
really just because everything has a reaction. So if you do go in and you build that data center, I'm just speaking as it comes to me, you have to think about our ecosystem, how it's going to affect the air, how it's going to
Right.
affect the land. Leave things alone. Do we really need AI? I mean, think about it. AI is going to be the downfall of every country. I
Yep.
mean, it's just
Especially
technology.
this one, because this one are building them quickly and they're taking all types of shortcuts. That one video we played on the live where they put the AIs together for 15 days to see how they survive, and they unalived each other.
Mm.
The especially Musk AI started burning things. They ended up unaliving one another until they were down to the last, and then they unalived themselves.
Wow.
Mhm.
Send me that video, DJ. I need
All
to see
right,
it,
keep
but I didn't
when
see it.
Dan, send that video to DJ Kitty, please. I forgot we were on the radio.
Yeah.
Yes, that's okay. We need to take a quick commercial break and then we need to get back into our political tea with DJ and the real do say Papi. You know, I have to catch myself when I'm talking about real because he kind of knocks me off balance. When we do come back from commercial, real, please act like you have some sense. You are listening to Our Plugs, a community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Carter's Caring Hands is here to serve the communities here in Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids, Battle Creek, as well as Southfield, Michigan. We also go out into the unhoused community, serve the community with care bags. Low-income families, our senior citizens, and our veterans with fresh food baskets each and every day because no one should choose medication over food. We are here to serve you. Your community is our community, and our community is one community. From our hands to your hand.
This is Transformation Training Academy. If you're someone that people walk up to and just talk to and tell all their business to and they don't know you, this is your sign. If you're ready to level up, Transformation Training Academy is ready for you. Coach Nikki and Counselor Nikki push you past your limits into your purpose. We help you break patterns, build confidence, and create real change. Your breakthrough isn't someday, it's today. Contact us at info@thetransformationtrainingacademy.com.
Do you remind you of who you are? This is where love meets style. From our signature beautiful hoodies created to remind you to show up as your full authentic self, to our bold her shirts designed for women who know their worth and wear it proudly. Lovership apparel is more than clothing. It's a movement. Our comfortable, confidence-boosting leggings move with you, while our statement backpacks carry your essentials and your purpose wherever life takes you. Every piece is intentionally designed to inspire self-love, confidence, and authenticity, because you deserve to wear something that speaks life into you. Whether you're stepping out, showing up, or standing firm in who you are, Lovership apparel is made for you. Visit lovershipapparel.com and wear the reminder, be you to the fullest.
You're locked in to WKRA 92.7, the voice of the community. And listen, 2026 is all about showing up and shining. That is why we rock with Morningstar Boutique by Tam, where fashion meets confidence, purpose, and style. From everyday chic to head-turning statement pieces to some fly arm candy, Morningstar has it all. And while you're shopping, tap into the community. Discover Black-owned and minority-owned businesses at ourplugs.com. Also, check out morningstarboutiquebytam.com, where your light owns your style.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We were in the, while we were doing comments, we were talking to our family and friends on TikTok. And do you have that story that Marla just was talking about?
Well,
Voting for the war resolution?
this is what I do know. Yeah, so remember the last week we came on, I told you the Congress and the Senate, they both went on recess or were supposed to be going on recess till the end of June to prevent from having to vote on things. Well, apparently the House is still in session and they had to vote on the war powers resolution. And hey, they voted to pass it. So right now you're looking at this thing passing, but Trump is not gonna sign that into law.
Well, we're gonna see. Let's see. Let's see.
So what does it say? What is it saying on there?
Basically, it's saying he has to end this Iranian
Oh,
conflict.
no, he ain't gonna sign that one. No.
Well, I mean, he's getting bored with it. He knows that he's not winning it. I don't care how much he tells MAGA differently. We all know the military is starting to be more vocal about their experience. So, yeah, he might as well just bring everybody back home and forget it. But we have to remember that it's not real. Said if we do that, well, they're going to boom boom us.
But
What?
what?
Wait, back up. Don't. It's not real. So they gonna do what now?
If we back out of it now, they're coming for us.
Wow.
Mhm.
But
In the meantime, we letting them put flags up all over the place. We're having parades. I think I read 120 some odd people within our own government are them. Are them. How did they get in our own government? They don't even want black, brown, Asian. They don't want those people in the government, but they let them in from another country or them
Mm,
people.
mm.
We're paying attention to a lot of things, and Kitty, one of the things I'm going to share with you off of this radio station is a video of, I think where it might have been the UK, that is having the Epstein trial going on, and
Girl,
even
please.
though it does not give us names, it tells us what they were doing with
Uh,
those children. I was
I don't want
I
to.
was floored.
I don't think I can take it. I don't
I
think.
was floored. I tagged every congressperson I could in it. And I said to them, what are we doing? We know that these babies are in a detainment camp in Texas. We know that some of them have been moved because of pregnancy. And supposedly no one knows where they are at this present time. And I asked them, I tagged Jasmine, Jamie, I tagged all of them. I was like, what are we doing? And I
That's a
said,
good question.
I said, we need millions at the fence now. And I sent it to them. So I'm gonna see how they respond to it. Because no, we guys. Anyway, go ahead, y'all.
Go
right.
ahead.
So I mean I wanted to roll back to this whole War Powers things act. Whether the House and the Senate passed this or not, I'm trying to figure out how is it that if they're trying to flex their congressional power, why does he have
They
a
don't.
say? This should not be a decision whether he can either veto or sign into law. This is we're we're Congress, and this is what's about to happen. You had your 60 days. We want our kids home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we're at
So
what, day 96 or 97 now.
yeah, yeah. So there's a lot of stuff that needs to be changed once somebody with some sense gets in the office. There's
Uh,
stuff that needs to be codified, changed, rules that needs to be changed in the Congress, all types of stuff. Boy, we are in bad shape right now.
we
Well,
really
Keith,
are.
let me ask you this. How is he going to bring them home? See, when he brings them home, that's when we're going to realize who didn't make it back and
Mm,
who really passed away. And we're going to see that that number is way beyond the 13 allegedly. He
Right.
he would let them sit there and suffer than have to answer the question why five, six, 700 of them didn't make it back.
But you know what, DJ? You know who those Iranians will listen to? The same people that they've been making all these videos for. If we collectively, as Black people, try to get them to go ahead after this midterm is over and try to, get them to end this thing, we would stand a better chance than they
Yeah.
would.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even tell them to do that for fear that while we over there trying to get them to calm it down, they back up our administration over here thinking about a way to boom them together. Why are we over there? Hell, they wouldn't even let us make it back. They would figure out a way to. They cannot be trusted, and Iran has figured that much out. That's why Iran was like, "Stop it with the talks. We're not talking.
yeah,
We're
it
not
doesn't make
having
sense to even
talks."
talk. What's the point
No,
of talking? Y'all are gonna go back and lie. So we don't want
right.
to talk to y'all. All y'all do is lie.
But
We don't want to talk to y'all. We
but
don't.
check this out, ladies. Calm down. This is what we can do. Since we are integrating the US military with the Israeli military, now I don't know what they call us anymore. But while we pull these US troops out, we can send Israeli troops in to cover while we withdraw.
But BS. All right. I'm not standing next to that Israeli military, American military. We need to fix that, and that needs to be fixed ASAP. All right. So my retirees that out there that are those of you who were let go that were at top notch. We're depending on you to be putting something together against this. All right. We really and truly are. Because at the end of the day, this cannot be allowed. If we allow that, then our flag will eventually go away. And they too will take over this land like they've taken over several lands before us. It
Amen.
has to be stopped. It
It has.
has. So I'm not even going to talk about. Nah, don't that. Listen, I don't even want to play like that.
Me
I'm
either,
just
sis. I don't. I don't even want to play like that.
well,
Mm-mm.
I'm not playing. They are working on integrating the US and the Israeli military.
And they are. But we, the people, we listen. We fail to understand our strength. Kamala has said it. All right. I've even read about it in the Ethiopian Bible, how we've forgotten about our own strength.
You're
All
right.
right. Listen, I'm not about fixing everything for everyone else, but I am about fixing things for the future. And somewhere along the line, this bull that they got going on, it needs to be fixed. Now, what we're looking at, it's amazing because I passed another one of those videos where it's a bunch of supremacists yelling, Jews will not replace us. And I thought, isn't that funny?
Isn't that funny? Do they not know? They don't know yet, huh? They just don't know. They're a little slow.
Mm. Jews are already replacing them. The Jews have
Hello.
already said the only way they will allow them to remain on this land is to they would have to switch over to Judaism.
What? Who? Who gonna switch over?
The white man.
Oh, okay, because you know, uh,
Oh, they don't want us here, honey. They don't want us here. That's why it has to be addressed, and it has to be addressed now because we're not going anywhere.
no,
I see them out there. First of all, they become the enemy of the globe. Nobody likes them.
Hmm.
Right. So
Why
now,
would anybody like them? Why?
Nobody likes them.
DJ Kitty, let's hit up something near and dear to your heart. You always ask, where is our money?
I'm
Run us our money.
I read you. I'm with you when you're right. Come on, where is the
So,
money?
so now, your boy Donnie T is planning to appeal the order allowing all importers that paid struck down tariffs to seek refunds. He ain't got our money, sis.
Say what now?
He is trying to appeal a court order, that the one that requires him to pay all of these companies back for those tariffs that they paid. He's trying to appeal that. That tells me he can't afford to pay him. Our money gone, sis.
So where is our money, sir? Where is the money, Lashandra? Because there's a lot of things that I can deal with in life, but playing with my money is not one of them.
Well,
Where's the money?
Well,
I'm thinking that money probably gone. You might want to go ahead and let that go.
let me tell you this: that money that he put in that bank in Qatar, under his name only, Qatar said he can't get that money back.
He can't get it.
Not right now. Nope, they say he can't get it.
Well,
Well, I hope he never gets to see a single dime of that money. And what did you say, Denim, about Donnie Jr. Sniffleupagus, Mr. Sniffles? List is out. Don Jr. got $730 million. Boy, I tell you, these folks, y'all, I never thought in my 50 some odd years of living that I would watch our country get taken. I mean, they talk about the scammers in Nigeria, all these people that are scamming, all these people that are stealing. Ain't nothing like some folks that are in the administration that got their hands on the Federal Reserves. Where's our money, Lashandra? What?
Listen,
What
they
do you have?
won't be able to spend it all. And it's dirt money. It's evil money. They're not going to be able to spend it all, and they're going to pay for it.
I don't
That
want them to
money is
spend a
going to
dime,
cost them
sis.
dearly. It's going to
I,
cost them dearly.
I don't want them to be able to spend a dime. I want them in prison. I want them in prison, and then I want them to jail and to HELL.
Oh, you do you better than me. I just went for the last part.
No, I
HELL.
want them to have to line up and go eat slop in the whatever the kitchen, wherever they go eat, in the cafeteria, whatever they eat. I want them to be stuck in a cell. I want them to do at least 10 to 15 years living like that. And then I want them in, under the, down yonder, because they definitely ain't, no. Okay, yeah. That's
so,
what I want.
yeah, go ahead and take a deep breath, sis. Breathe
Do
in
I need
through
to
your
get my
nose,
fan?
out through your mouth.
Uh,
Okay, so in other news, the White House has released Trump's physical results. And they say, hey, he is in excellent health, but
How?
he's almost obese. But everything else is he's clicking, he's firing on all cylinders. That
let, let me
doggone it.
s- let me say this. There's absolutely no way possible that you can be in a catheter bag, diapers, swollen ankles, big rashy reptilian neck,
that's leopard.
black hands, heart
Leopard.
monitor, all right? Looking like I don't know what in the face. I seen all them bumps and bumps all over his
What's
dang
wrong with his
nose.
eyes swollen right? Long
Listen, I'm
nose,
just
eyes swollen.
The
I don't
reptilian,
understand.
potion is wearing off. All
listen,
right. There's no way you can have all those things wrong with you, and the doctor says you in good health. And
listen.
MAGA believe it.
I'm just telling y'all what Dr. Runny and them told me. Okay?
See, that's why
Not
being
Ronnie Jackson, not Ronnie
Oh,
Jackson.
ain't that how the women say? Oh,
see, this is why you and I bump heads. You're gonna stop listening to them folks who know nothing. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna try
Listen, I'm
to
just
listen.
listen. All I do is report the news, man. Okay, don't get
It might
mad
be
at
the
me.
new. I
Don't
don't
get
know.
mad at me because they said the man is in excellent physical
The
condition.
man is not in excellent physical
That's what
nothing.
they said.
Well, they lying.
How
Okay,
you
they lying
know?
like a
You know,
rug
Do you know
because
Ronnie
I have
Jackson?
eyes. I
Do
have
you know?
eyes.
Okay, well, fair enough. We'll go with that. Um, let's agree to agree. Because I agree with you. See, you thought I was gonna say agree to disagree. Anyways, in other news,
Well,
yeah.
before you move further, I want to bring up a couple of things, if you don't mind, real
Okay.
quick. Okay,
No,
real quick.
let's
So,
go. Come
guys,
on.
as of June the 1st, those of you who are receiving any type of food assistance, you've got 3 months. You have 3 months to either get a job, go into some training program, go to school. You have until 3 months before they cut. I don't know what the cut looks like. I don't know if it's a 100% cut, 20% cut. The article did not mention that. But it says as of June the 1st, they're expecting anyone who has a child over the age of 13. So if your child is 14, even if your child is disabled and you're at home taking care of that disabled child, well, you got to go to work if you want to continue to get food assistance. All right. So I just wanted to bring that up because I want you to look to those family members or neighbors or the churchgoers or maybe somebody you have play dates with at the park, in school, whatever. Make sure other people are covered, especially the elderly and the disabled. Don't let Nana, who's been taking care of the neighborhood all her life, and you know this is going on, and you go and tell Nana, "Do you have food?" "Oh, I got plenty." Go look and make sure she do, because
Yeah,
them type of nanas won't let you know they need help.
absolutely. Melbo is reporting that EBT in Connecticut is doing their own funding for, and that's what's going to have to happen. The states are going to have
Some
to.
states, right? Some
Yeah,
states
it's
are doing their own
blue
funding.
states, red states. They just like Frumpy. They got to do what Frumpy tells them. So if you're in a red state, baby, you in trouble. You in trouble. I'm sorry. It's not
And
me. It's that man with the leprosy on his neck that you
that's right. That's
made.
right.
I voted for. It's not us. We just respect.
Right.
That's ridiculous. Just the thought that you have a child who is disabled and you have to get out and go to work or they will not let you feed your child. That is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
We have got to be one of the worst
This is,
countries.
oh my God.
So socially, we got to be at the bottom of the totem pole. Like,
It's not us though.
and
It's not.
hold on. Sadly, it is because everybody, like in all of these other countries, just about everybody looks the same. But over here, because
We're a melting pot.
yeah,
They gotta have
and
somebody.
they got this R word that ends with ism. You know,
Racism, and for those who are slow, racism.
they don't want to give it to, you know, take care of their people.
Well, I want to see how this turns out, because we know that West Virginia is like the poorest state, and those people depend on those government assistance. They depend on that to survive. There's not even jobs out there enough for the people that lives out there. The most that they could possibly do would be to move, but excuse me, but that takes money too. So there are going to be people that are starving.
Yes,
Yeah.
and going to food pantries.
But food pantries are holding up now, and
They aren't.
right, and they haven't taken those benefits yet, not to the extreme. Food
Yeah.
pantries are now holding up now. And what jobs is he expecting people to go find when AI is taking quite a bit of it? Corporate offices aren't making as much money, so they're not doing as much hiring. So what job was he expecting them to find?
I
You
don't know.
going to work in them fields? You think he got rid of these?
What fit? But you know what? Real, you can't get
Listen,
that in the field.
hold on now. I'm not saying you're gonna do that per se, but that was his
That was his
expectation.
plan. Yeah, who was it? Mitch McConnell and Kevin McCarthy. Y'all heard that tape of them
Right.
talking about, no, the black people ain't gonna do it. We're gonna have
We'll
to
have
get
to get the white people.
white
Right.
people to get
Hmm.
out there
Hmm.
and go and pick crops and be the new slaves.
Yeah.
Well,
So
That's their intention. See, Israel is the Jewish people are not going to accept these white people. They do not like
right.
them. That's why the supremacists are out there yelling, Jews will not be placed up. They did it back in Charlottetown a while back, but they're doing it again right now. We
Charlotte
even had a
Flair.
guy come on the line talking about can we now mind you, Trump supporter, racist to his bone. Can we come together? No,
why?
because
Oh no, they want to go against the Jews.
they're worried about them Jews. Yes.
Oh, it's
Mhm.
Listen.
it's no fun when the rabbit got the pew pew,
Mm,
huh?
So
mm.
Oh well.
I'm gonna put this honest and realistic scenario out there. I know I joke a lot, but when it comes down to it, who's gonna do the work? So now we heard him say to us, they're taking the Hispanics, they're taking your black jobs, they're taking your black jobs. He gets in the office, he starts sending this Gestapo out chasing the Hispanic people. They start building all of these detention centers. They're not really deporting these people, they're holding on to them while they're building these centers. So now these companies, these publicly traded companies, Core Civic and Geo Group, are making money hands over fist. They need heads in beds so they can make that money. But ultimately, they may get rid of those people, but they still got these detainment centers that they built. They're
Hmm.
still gonna need heads and beds. So once the Hispanics are gone, we know that they have contracts with the government again. Biden got rid of them. Trump signed new contracts. So they're gonna try to ramp up that preschool to prison pipeline again. And the
I don't want to hear that because it's not gonna work.
can
It's
I
not gonna
finish?
work. It's
Can
not gonna
I
work.
can I finish?
Uh
What would be expected is these lower class white people to go out and do all of this manual labor for these rich white people.
That
Same,
was the
same,
intentions the
same
whole time.
the same way it ended in England, and that's what caused these settlers to come over here. They were having these class wars, and that's how they got to be called white people. Just that the same thing is about to happen
Mhm.
here.
All I want to say at this point is, white people, what y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do? I mean, for real, they trying to turn y'all into some slaves. Cause we not gonna do it.
The
We
Jews,
not gonna do it. What y'all gonna
look,
do?
the Jews will replace them.
I mean, they was out there in their little chinos and polo shirts and their little tiki lamps, and I hope you got some good exercise, cause hey, be in shape, cause you got next. You up, you
Right.
up,
So you on deck for the upper
you
room.
you up.
So
Okay.
now, if for some reason we were able to 25th Amendment or Article 2, Section 4, the current squatter in chief,
Mm-hmm.
do you know the guy who would replace him, JD Vance, told Air Force grads the other day they can't boo his commencement speech because he's the vice president.
Boo.
Have y'all ever seen that movie Dumb and Dumber? That's what we're dealing with right now. Bruh,
Yes, we
this
are
is
dealing
not
with
real
dumb
life.
and dumber. I keep saying this is the dumbest administration ever. Ever. These are the dumbest people to ever walk the planet Earth. Seriously. I say it and y'all think I'm because I'm funny. Y'all think that I'm joking. I am so
Oh, you,
serious.
oh, yes. You, listen, no lies detected. We know.
So listen,
Dumbest people.
I know time is drawing down, so this ain't
Yeah.
for heavy comment, but just so you know, DJ Kitty, Iran, per the New York Times, could receive a $300 billion grant for a reconstruction program as part of the broader agreement to end the conflict. So we went from 1.7 with Obama till he's willing to pay $300 billion to rebuild the stuff that they tore up when we should have not even been over there in the first place. Where does the logic come from?
Well, we're dealing once again with the absolute dumbest administration in the history of mankind. And can't nobody tell me different. These people are idiots. And
Exactly.
we are seeing it daily. And all we can do is hold each other together, uplift each other, keep giving each other, telling each other how to maneuver, pulling out, save your money, you get you some cash on hand, plant your vegetables, build your community, because them people, baby, them people are special kind of idiots. Let them say over there, like I said, I cannot forgive, nor will I ever forget. You get what you get and you don't have a fit. Real DJ, you guys always bring the news that we can use. This political tea, I look forward to it every single week, even with Real, with his smart commentary and his lies. But anywho, and sometimes it feels like that he might be taking a. Now, I ain't even gonna go that far. My brother would never take the side of the man with the leprosy on his neck.
I,
You see how he turned around and looked at me
hold
real
on,
quick?
Holly Springs. Y'all almost saw me walk out the stage. I know she lying. I know she. See, so now what you just said to me is like, you know, when I said the whole comment
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
We
yeah.
now we
Anywho,
now we there.
love you, bruh. Any last words, sis, before we end the show? Thank you, as always, for such an informative show every
Thank you.
Wednesday,
Thank you.
every Thursday
Excuse
morning. Go ahead.
Please wear your mask. I have to say that. Listen, guys, I just want to remind everybody, check on your loved ones. Check on the young ones, check on the elderly, check on the disabled, check on one another. It's important that you stay in contact with one another right about now. All right, there may be a time that your survival may consist of you guys moving into one household just to survive. Be prepared for that as well. All right, medication management is important. A few dollars under your mattress wouldn't hurt things. Stock up on food, stock up on water, stock up on medication, and prepare for what we're about to go through.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. And a couple drops of oil of oregano up under your tongue. Nothing like it. Thank you so much, sis. Brother, brother Real, I'm gonna go ahead
Absolutely.
and let you say your last bit to the family.
All right. I concur with everything DJ just said. But guys, listen to me. Check your voter registration. Check it often. Make sure your name is on these voter rolls still. Listen, Trump has now made the Postal Service complicit with his plan to try to save his hindparts in the midterms. On Friday, the Postal Service proposed new rules requiring states to submit voter level data with and unique barcodes for all mail-in ballots in federal elections. Don't mail them in, walk them in if you can.
Walk them in, or
Yeah, they
have
go still
somebody walk
shoot.
them in for you. If you can't get out there and walk them in, you know somebody. Even if you gotta, we may have to start a line where people can go pick them up and drop them off, and then drop them off to there. Somehow, make sure your vote is counted. Thank you so much, Real. Thank you so much, DJ. We appreciate you. Thank you so much, family. On TikTok, you guys are the absolute best. I see your comments. Thank you for being here. We truly appreciate you. Holly Springs, Mississippi, Memphis, Tennessee. You guys go out there and have you a wonderful day. We will be back tomorrow with gossip and giggles. KK and CC, no JoJo. And there's so much going on. Did y'all hear about Jay-Z and him calling out some folks? There's a lot going on. We're going to get into it. So please join us tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time for gossip and giggles. And to our family and friends on social media, please come back 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Share, tap, gift, and love one another. See you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.
As we wrap up today's show, we want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, tapping in, and staying connected to your community.
Remember, this platform exists to uplift Black-owned businesses, nonprofits, creatives, and community leaders who are doing the work that moves us forward.
Make sure you support today's guests. Share the show. Stay plugged into our plugs, because when we support each other, we all rise.
Until next time, keep believing, keep building, and keep shining. You've got this.
You've been listening to Our Plugs, the community connection where communities meet opportunity. We'll see you next time.